Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana. Jim Fortman is going to show us a little bit about a new CCTV called GoVision by HIMS. I understand it has some of the best features of a portable as well as a desktop video magnifier. So let's check out this new device.
Hi, I'm Jim Fortman with VisionAid Systems, and I brought a new product here today to Crossroads to show them. It's called the GoVision. That is this over here. It's what they call a transportable device, which just means it does have a handle built into the back, and this camera will kind of collapse behind it. So it's almost like just picking up a 24-inch monitor with a handle and carrying it. What it does, though, is allows any user to maybe, let's say we're going to put it in a classroom. So the student would take this camera. This is the camera up above here. They would simply place what they want to read underneath it. So it could be their book or a test or whatever. There's a controller here that comes with it, and the user can select, more magnification or less
Zoom
magnification.
Zoom 23.
The user can also select the
Contrast 21.
the brightness and the contrast to customize it for themselves. The user also has a lot of different choices.
Black on white. White on black.
And these are
Grayscale.
all programmable,
Yellow
so
on
if you
black.
don't like the yellow letters or the blue
Yellow.
letters or whatever, you can take them out so the user doesn't have to go through all these choices.
Natural color.
Right now it's in just natural color, which you can see is very high definition. The monitor and the camera are high definition. So the user can also take this camera here at the top and point it at themselves and have a self view. So if a man wanted to shave with it or wanted to put makeup on or anything like that, so they call that the self view. We can also flip that camera lens off up here. This is the close
Close the
focus
lens.
lens. And then when you flip it up, it's going to basically
Distance mode.
go in the distance mode. Now, what's neat about this camera, and I think it's unique to anything that's out there without you having to move the whole device, this will actually rotate like 380 degrees, more than a complete circle. So if I wanted to just look back at you taking a picture of me, I could, or it just flips around and can look around the whole room. Then you just simply close the close focus lens, come back to the bottom, and you're back to a full-blown, what we call a CCTV reading machine. So now the user could be putting a pen down there to write with, or be doing crafts, or maybe paint with it, things like that. But the other nice thing about this is there is a OCR, which is optical character recognition, which just simply means it's going to take a snapshot of what's up on the screen and then read it back to you aloud.
Image corrected.
And that's just referred to as OCR. As you can see on the screen, it says OCR. Now, the only thing is it's only going to read what's on the screen. It's not going to do a full page.
Transportable red. Right
Let's see what it did. It just converted that. Now it's reading this brochure back to us aloud.
USB port.
It does have controls with the little daisy type controller with the left arrow, right arrow, up, down arrow, and the controller in the middle. And while it's reading, if you notice, it puts everything in on the screen that it's reading. The user can select what size they want, and it automatically readjusts. So there's never nothing on the screen that you can't see that it's reading.
Compatibility with phones, tablets, computers.
The user can select a male or a female voice. We can select at what speed this is going to read.
That combines all the best features of a desktop video magnifier. View to OCR.
So I just moved it down so the user can select where they want it to read.
Videos and store documents. GoVision.
I can pause it, then I just hit the text button again. You're back to a live camera, so you can do whatever you want with it that way. Now, the other nice thing about this, again, this is called the GoVision by HIMS, H-I-M-S, and it does have a thumb drive that is you can plug into this. So what's nice about that, it reads it off the thumb drive, is the teacher or the user can actually put their entire textbook on the thumb drive. They can put 20 textbooks on there. You can bookmark pages, you can bookmark sections in the textbook that's saved on there. It'll also download any pictures, and then you can bring them back up. You can actually put like a projection show on there if you wanted to. But that's kind of nice. So if the teacher wanted to give the student, the visually impaired student, a test, she could do it digitally and send it right to this person, give it to the person on a thumb drive. So there's going to be a lot of uses for that thumb drive. It will accept any Word document, so a student could now maybe do their homework assignment on a Word document and turn it into the teacher on the thumb drive, and then put it back up here, read it, double check it, and the teacher could grade it. So there's going to be a lot of uses for that. The screen will tilt a little bit so the user can get just the right usage. And to my knowledge, it's about 10 pounds lighter than any other device that's similar to this on the market. And it does sell for a little bit less money. It's $2,795. And that's about it. That's kind of it in a nutshell, the little mini version, and it's called the GoVision. So thank you so much for your time.
So there's a cool way to magnify the things you need to have magnified, made just a little bit bigger. That's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana.